Woo! How's it going? Welcome along. I'm in the wrong place. I'm over there. What am I doing over there? Still set up from Vermintide. All gone horribly wrong already. As is standard. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're having a nice Saturday. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Chillin Buildin. How are you? Welcome along. We're still working on that CV today. You might have noticed I put some paint on it. I don't know if you remember, last week I was talking about maybe coming up with a different colour scheme. So we've kind of been messing around with. We're going to be doing some painting and texturing today because, woo! Everybody loves painting and texturing, right? It's a necessary part of the building process. We have to deal. We have to deal with it as best we can. That's what we're going to be trying to do. How are you guys doing? You good? Jamani, what's up, dude? Welcome along. Solo Spirit as well. Zoe. Hey, Zoe. Welcome back. Gregory G. Hello, Spanj. Hello, everyone in chat. Hello, Gregory. Red Baron. What's up, man? Andrew Millie. Good evening. Zoe. I see you, Zoe. I see you. It's all good. Michael Cousins. Welcome along, sir. Mike Brown as well. Good evening. Frog Liquor. Great name. How you doing? I know you were going to try and pronounce that, but greetings from Kaliningrad. Let's build. Have a good stream. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, and welcome. Red Baron says, that's a glorious-looking boat there. Thank you very much, Red Baron. That actually means a lot coming from you. You are a absolutely fine builder, good sir. I haven't actually seen you upload for a while. I assume you've just not been building. You've been having a little break. Spanj is back, Jow. Zoe's on the wine already. Well done, Zoe. Top job. It looks military. It's good, because it is pretty militaristic as ships go. Autocorrect is bad. Sure. Autocorrect, Zoe. Yeah. Bowhead, what's up? Welcome along. Heavy D. 812000. Thank you very much for the follow, good sir. Couldn't get the name you wanted. 812,000 on the end. That works. That's good. Well, thank you very much, guys. Like I said, I'm just kind of messing with colour schemes at the moment, so I thought I wanted to go with a green, and I made it a dark green. So I turned the we can play with this all we want. We basically turned the hue, saturation, and what is the V? The vitality or something like that? I can't remember. Something like that. Vividness? I can't remember. But yeah. Turned all those down, messed around. It was just this green here. I just copied and pasted it over the pink. Much like I do with the greys here. But we're going to see if that's the colour I want to stick to, because in theory we could do that with the reds, we could do that with blues, oranges, all sorts of stuff, and try and figure out a nice sort of grey, an off-grey colour that works with this ship. And then I've put on orange highlights around the kind of hull segments, the large parts of the hull segments, as kind of like as I guess kind of as the faction colour, I suppose, or manufacturer colour. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But I haven't done a huge amount of texturing. I've basically started on the top section here, where we've got the usual sort of greys and blacks, and then we've got the greens as kind of the main hull. But where the main hull is broken up, then I've gone with the sort of greys and stuff. So as you can see, I've rearranged the missile turrets and gat turrets and broken them up. So now we've got 2 plasmas on either side and 2 missiles. So we've lost a few turrets. Yeah, because the 2 plasmas were under the artillery there. They're now gone and moved and doubled. Doubled plasma, lost all the gats. I figure with the gats, well, there's 2 on the front here on either side. It should be good. We got the ones underneath as well, are still there. And the one on the rear quarter there as well. So from a gap point of view, I think we're okay. With our extra plasma turrets, will compensate quite nicely, I hope. As from a missile point of view, it's actually pretty light on missiles. It's got 4 missile turrets and that's it. The rest is GAT, laser, plasma, flak, and of course an artillery. So it's actually a very modestly armed vessel considering its size. Considering what you can actually, you know, put in. So that means that CPU-wise, we're actually doing very well. We're at 7 million of 10. So we can absolutely add some more guns on here. Bear in mind, I haven't put any fixed weapons on yet. This space here will be perfect to add in some fixed firing laser cannons or something later. We'll figure it out. But there's plenty of spaces we can add more weaponry if we desire later on. For now, mostly what we're going to be doing today, and I do apologize for this, but it is going to be texturing and stuff. We've kind of done the interior. I want to do some more interior work inside as well. We've got this upstairs section here by the grow gardens that hasn't got any function yet. So we need to do something in here, which I think is just going to be mostly furniture and stuff, deco, because our production is down here. Storage tunnel. And of course the engineering section, which took us most of the last stream, is good, ready to be textured really. Pipes for days. Yeah, so we should be good. Lots and lots of texturing to get through. The outside is what I'm going to focus on in this stream, and then hopefully we'll do a little bit of internal work to finish off the room that hasn't got anything in it. And then I think we'll probably I'll finish it off camera rather than subject you guys to even more texturing because it's not particularly interesting. And annoyingly, it takes quite a lot of concentration to do. That poor bloke, dude, thank you very much for the 16 months resub, man. That's awesome. Much appreciated. Zelgoddess39 as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Hecadiver, what's up, man? Dark Mift as well. I don't know why I watch your builds. They just make me feel bad about the crappy bricks that I'm flying around in. This is top work. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you, Heckendiver, as well. It says awesome ship. That means a lot coming from you, sir. You are one of the builders, I would say, top builders out there. So, very cool. Very military looking. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going for. It is a cruiser, after all. It is a cruiser type ship. Operator Hoot, good evening, good evening. Kind of like a stealth tank, interesting. AC Blazer says #R. Thank you, AC. Helgard, Ninja Spanj. Oh, okay, Ninja Spanj. Oh, right, from Vermintide, yes. Yes, ninjaing my way around Vermintide last night. Hell of a fun stream, Vermintide. If I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, you probably see the notification go up, "Oh, Spanj is playing Vermintide, I don't care," which is fine, you know. But it's worth popping in on because, especially on Twitch, it's got native Twitch integration, which means basically the audience decides what the hell happens to us, and it causes some chaos. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Anyway, let's get symmetry mode engaged here, shall we? Right. So yeah, I'm going to try and focus on the top half at least texturing today. I should imagine we'll be lucky if I'm done with the top half by the end of the stream, how long this bloody takes usually. So there we go. It's going to be an expensive one, a Restrum Zircosium. Well, I mean, all sort of end-ish game CVs generally are. 4,700, yes, a Restrum Zircosium. 42,000 titanium, 27,000 iron, and mediocre amounts of anything else really. Sathium 15,000. Tier 4, 36 grow plots. Yeah. It's gonna cost. It's gonna cost you. Most ships do. Most ships do. They will cost you. Why am I doing the bottom here? I'm here now. Let's do this. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to try and keep the main sort of hull, this kind of green, this military green color that I've got going on here. Now at the end here, once we've actually done it, if I'm not happy, all we can do is just go configure and we can mess around with these lines and see if we can put a different color on it if we want to. It might turn out great, as is. I mean, I don't hate the green. I'm not sure about the orange highlights, but, you know, we'll figure it out. For now, it's placeholder. It's placeholder, we figure it out. I gotta turn symmetry off because I've got an asymmetrical front to this ship. Okay. Let's do a quick cheeky replace mode on that. That one, then there. There we go. Here we go, okay. Now, ooh, okay. Let's get the regular grey here and do these side bits. Let's do this black here. Come on. Actually, I'm gonna change that up. Do cables. What's going on here? There we go. So the hitbox on this thing is just enormous. It just gets in the way. It's crazy. It's crazy sauce. How much it gets in the way. So I'm going to try and keep this sort of dark colours in between the hull. It introduces depth. I mean, there's depth there already, but it more highlights it, really. So a lot of these colours around here are just going to be the sort of darker greys, really. But interestingly, from a distance, that actually looks kind of more light grey because of how much light grey is infused in these dark textures. It's kind of... It's difficult to work with, actually, sometimes, because you're like, okay, I want a dark colour there, and then you put all these textures in, and you're like, actually, there's more grey than black there is. Just because of the textures I've chosen. We do normal grey, kind of highlight around the edges there. That makes that stand out a little bit. And then we'll do the inner... Everything inside is just going to be black, basically. And then you've got these kind of mechanical, industrial-looking sections. The working parts of the ship, I suppose. We'll try and vary the textures as best we can. So it all looks kind of purposeful. And yeah, not a hugely exciting thing to stream, really, but it is necessary, and I think for some people might want to see it. It takes a lot of practice texturing, getting used to all the different kind of what fits in a certain space. And it just takes time. It just takes a lot of time. See, like the little 2-block thingies that I got there, I know that that vent texture there fits in it perfectly. So there you go. How do I know that? Just cuz. It's taken me this long to figure out that that texture works in that particular size. So I get the chat. The orange with that green makes me think Gatorade. Yeah, there we go. See, we might have to change it. I can imagine this in an Eden version. What kind of theme is it? It's definitely a military ship. I mean, look at it. It's freaking bristling in guns. It's a cruiser, isn't it? It's a cruiser. But I mean, from a player point of view, I tried to keep it practical, but from an RP point of view, it is a broadsiding cruiser. Yeah, it's got a pretty mean broadside, really. I don't think it's going to be... It wouldn't ever take anything on like a Tavira, though. This is the thing. It's difficult to classify it, because it's like everybody wants a ship that can destroy everything, but... Well, that comes with a seriously high price tag with Taviras in the game. I'd sort of rank it probably one up from the Ventress, you know, which is a reforged build, which is it's difficult. Difficult to label it at all. There we go. Okay. I just want a cool looking spaceship, you know? That's it. Just a cool looking spaceship. It will work. I will make it work. For most needs. We'll test it as well. We'll test it. I will, we got room, we got a lot more room for more guns. I'm happy with the amount of armor it's got. It's got armor spread out in so many places. And it's dense around the important bits, you know. I think it will take a beating. So when we're done with sort of basic texturing, I think we will test it. We'll take it out. We'll test it. Throw it up against the Xerax fleet and see what happens to it. I'll throw it against the Tavira. There we can see. It will lose, I can tell you right now, it will lose against the Tavira, but you can see from that then how much punishment it can take, and at what point, you know, it is going to fail. Always good to take a ship like this up against something bigger than what it was intended to take, because then you can really see, A, where the weak points are, I suppose, and B, what it is truly capable of. Cruiser. I kind of have tiers of combat, anti-piracy, killing frigates, corvettes, legacy killing, then dreadnoughts. Yeah. Well, it should be able to take on a legacy ship. Maybe not the new one. Basically 4 levels of ships. Pretty much nailed them with the Reforged series. Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, the only thing with the Reforged one is there wasn't anything really between the Vendetta and the Valkyrie. There was Vendetta, which was a strike corvette, and then there was the Valkyrie, which was the kill everything doom machine of death, destruction, and annihilation, which is great. But yeah, other than that, I was very happy with the the Reforged fleet that we've got now. Right, let's do some random markings and stuff here. Some random markings. They don't particularly mean anything. They don't need to mean anything. Just another way of breaking up. Is there supposed to be a pipe there? No, there is supposed to be a pipe there. The shields are on. Why are the shields on? I don't know. Let's do pipes. There's another one. Another missing pipe. Hey, Only Zool. What's up, dude? Welcome along. This against the Eden Valkyrie. Yeah, nah. This, I don't think this would even get the Valkyrie's shield down before it was destroyed. The Valkyrie wouldn't work in vanilla anyway. Have to take all the quantums out of it for starters, and then it'll be so far over CPU that it probably won't even turn on. One bit of light at the end of the tunnel here, so I'm going with white because from the front here you probably won't be able to see much of it. So if there's a bit of glow there, and it looks like something is going on. There you go, look. It's like, aim here. That looks sensitive. Master Sergeant Christopher Robinson, what up? Welcome along. Morris Pipes, he's excited. Nathan Jensen, hi! Pipe Mania all over again, hell yeah. Any idea if we'll one day be able to change the colour of those stripes? Well, one can hope. I wouldn't hold your breath. You'll be holding it for a long time. It would be nice. It would be very nice. But I suppose to answer your question, no, I had no idea. No idea. When or if. So it's going to be a case where a lot of this is just going to be changing the green hull back to black or something else. Because the only bits that I want to be the green hull are the main sort of the actual armor itself, if you know what I mean. So the nacelles, I suppose you can call them, the bit around the hangar bay, the rear engine nacelles as well, the bridge itself. Things like that. Anything that has kind of looks like it has a function will probably end up being grey, sort of black variations with dense texturing. And I use a lot of this one as well. This kind of like rough metal texture. It looks good. If you're trying to get the effect of a worn, whether it's battle worn or otherwise, sort of ship, I like it. What is going on? Spanj, I'm a browbeat you. Why haven't you accepted my friend requests? On what? It's on Steam. Get in line. My Steam list is full. I can't add any more friends. Nice 1.5 vids the last few days. Thank you very much, Chris. Much appreciated. I'm glad you like them. They're live. Hey, nice. Hey, Mitch. What's up? Welcome along. Helgart. Spanj, why don't you replace the orange with a tan colour? Yeah, we could give that a go. I'm surprised how the paint tool paints without power. Runs off of fairy dust. Come on, Zoe. We've been over this. Will and creativity. Puke green. Thanks, Kiva. That's the colour I was going for, was puke. Yeah. Puke green. I mean, if your puke is that colour, then there's something wrong with you, dude. What's the game called, Spanj? This is Empyrean Galactic Survival. A bit of a mouthful. It's space Lego. Let's go with that. It's space Lego. It's a good game. It's a good game. If you're creative, you like building stuff, it's great. It's accessible. And if you like to then take the stuff that you build and throw it up against some enemies in some sci-fi action shooty stuff, then you can do that as well. It's a lot of people compare it to Space Engineers, but quite frankly, I don't think there's any competition between the two. Space Engineers is a very good sim, but it's a terrible game. It's how I would describe it. It's a terrible game. It's great if you want to pretend to be NASA. Yeah, but Empyrean is very accessible. It doesn't take itself too seriously. You know, you got levels of kind of mechanics that you need to abide by. Physics, I suppose you can call it. It's not real. Not real physics. It's not a physics engine by any stretch of the imagination, but it will... You know, you need a generator to power your ship on. You know, you need fuel tanks and stuff like that, but you don't need to put bloody pipes everywhere in order to connect everything up for it to all work. It will just work. And yeah, it means that, you know, you're not spending bazillions of years putting pipes everywhere and designing or limiting the shape that you can go for, really, I suppose, to some extent. I don't know, how would you describe it? But it's more fun. Let's go with that. A simple answer: Empyrean is more fun than Space Engineers. My opinion. Don't like it? Tough. That's just how I feel. Yeah. But basically, they're very similar in concepts. Open world, space, with shooty bits. Except you can go down on a planet on this one and shooty ground bases and stuff. And build ground bases and stuff. And there are missions, and there's a story. Vague story, but, you know, a story nonetheless. And you can spend your entire day texturing, block by block, a ship you've created to make it look a bit nicer. If you want to. I should probably turn the symmetry back on. Damn it. Yeah, well. It's too late now. Hey, Valentine's Day, what's up, man? You have to fix the transition from planet to space, kind of ruins the game for me. It is a bit janky. I'll give you that one. It is janky. It never used to be that janky. It's only like since Alpha 8, I would say, that it's been so janky. It used to be pretty damn smooth. But janky has prevailed. That is the norm now. Janky janks. Red-eyed sniper, dude, thank you very much for the $5 US $5 super chat over on YouTube. Thank you very much, dude. That's awesome. He says, hello, Spanj. The Great. Damn. Hey, chat. I would like to see you make a full battery-powered CV. That would be fun, and it can be done. Full battery-powered CV. What was solar capacitors? So in Reforged, yeah. If you want to play NASA, play Kerbal. There you go. Not if you mod the hell out of Space Engineers. Whee, mod the hell out of it. Yay. I mean, there are a lot of things to cause friction, and for me, that's low on the list. Oh, okay. In Spanj's case, symmetry is just a manifestation of Spanj's insanity. Really, Sniper Dude, thank you again. That's really kind of you. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Very awesome. Very awesome. Symmetry mode is just made up. It's a lie. Symmetry is a lie. It never existed. Only in my dreams. Now I gotta do that all again on the other side. Symmetry fail. Solar powered ship? You mean like a solar sailor? Like Dooku's ship? Well, not in Imperion. Not in Imperion, no. As far as I'm aware, solar sails don't exist modded or otherwise, so... but you can put solar panels on a CV with the Reforged Eden mod, so... Or the Reforged Galaxy mod, I should say. They only really work in space, though. I understand. Let's put symmetry on right here. This will help us speed us up. Right, okay. This will help. I wish they'd fix the truss blocks so that you could texture behind them without having to take them up as well. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Oh, I forgot to put them back over here. Damn it. Symmetry fail. Don't need it on there anymore. Right, there we go. I think that's both sides done. Oh, no, not quite. There we go. That's better. Oh, I've missed so much chat, sorry. Hey Spanj, how are you? Are the 1.5 build compatible with Reforged or just vanilla? They're just vanilla ones at the moment. But they wouldn't be too difficult to make Reforged compliant. You didn't put the 2 truss blocks, thanks Zahrim. I missed that, but I got it now. I never found the ships where the ships are produced. You produced them yourself in the blueprint library. Yeah, you want F2. This is the blueprint library. And then you select what ship you want. So in this case it's the Leviathan. So we search Leviathan. I suppose if you never use the Blueprints Factory, you won't have nearly as many as I've got. And then you press to Factory. I can't at the moment because obviously I'm in creative mode, but you put it to Factory, chuck all the resources in that you need it, and then tell it to build it. Once it's built, you can then spawn it in. Simple as that. You forgot the inner glowies. Oh, thank you. Inner glowies. Inner glowies. Important. Very important. Inner glowies. Maximum inner glowiness. There we go. Cool. Inner glowies done. Little blue glowies to go with the blue glowies of the turrets, which we can't change the colour of. They will forever be blue glowies on every single ship. So regardless of what colour scheme you're going for, you're gonna have blue glowies on the turrets. Because, yeah, there's no escaping that. That just happens. Right. I also realised there are some symmetry fails going on over here as well, from what I did earlier. So I'll quickly update those. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I mean the orange could definitely be tan. Yeah, it could be this light yellow. We can mess around with it later. Why not keep the orange? The orange is a bit harsh. But the great thing, whatever color scheme you pick, you always use the little replace icon here. No texture, then replace whatever color you want to try. And you can just swap them out and try any colors you want. Just be careful, because if you swap out a color that you've also used somewhere else, say if I swap the orange out for the green, and then that's it, you've lost the highlights. You've lost any ability to then change it to a different color, if you know what I mean. Right, you see this stuff here is still green. I need to change this to another color because that doesn't work. Also the inside of this needs to go to dark grays as well. So let's just use the existing texture on this. We got there. There we go. That, look, let's see, another one missing. Symmetry mode hates me. It's an ongoing battle. It always is, and it's just an ongoing battle with symmetry mode. Taken to just not using it now sometimes. Problem with that is it takes bloody longer to do anything. Right, okay, so maybe a little green bleed through there, but I think it's okay. Okay. Happy with that. Right. I wish the sound design was as good as the music. Ah, tell me about it. I wish the Gatling guns actually felt like you were firing 15mm bullets at the RPM that it says that it's firing them at, you know? Because it doesn't feel that way, like that at all. Just feels weak and piddly. Sound is more annoying than it is, like, kind of... anything else. You sound a gun. Sound like a 15mm machine gun should feel like you're firing a weapon made by God. Daka to the max, and then you just fire it, and you're like, this is weak and rubbish. It doesn't sound like a gat at all. It should sound like the Vulcan cannon on A10 Warthogs. That's what it should sound like. It sounded like that. I'd never stop firing it. I'm out of 15mm again, god damn it. And you killed the target half an hour ago. I don't care. Just keep firing. My balls? My balls have made white. I got my white balls. Yep. There you go. White balls. All good. Damn it. Spanj, I love your last playthrough for experimental. I'm overpowered for this. Dies in the next stream. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. Cheers for reminding me. Yes, the game just like, I swear it hears me sometimes. It goes, oh, you're over-prepared, are you? You're over-prepared. Okie dokie. Alright. So over-prepared. I'm gonna unload your shotgun. How is that shotgun not loaded? How is it not loaded? What happened here? How did it get not loaded? I don't know. That was silly. What's going on there? That was silly. It was inevitable, really, wasn't it? At some point, it was just going to come up and wipe that smug smile off my face. And there it is. Hey Spanj, have you heard if Elion is experimenting with collision damage? I hit a tree with my SV and died. The front of the SV was pretty damaged. I did read that comment, actually. Not as far as I'm aware. Last time I spoke to Elion about collision damage, they said it was never going to happen. So, you know, pretty final, really. Couldn't really follow up on that as a question. You know, is there going to be collision damage? No, never going to do that. Okay, thanks for your time, appreciate it. So collision damage then. You know, we just spoke about that and we said nope, no collision damage. Yeah, so not going to happen. I don't think they're particularly interested in that particular mechanic of the game being a thing, which I kind of get. They're not pretending to be space engineers, and they don't want to be space engineers. That's not what Imperion is about. That's never what they set out to be, even though when, you know, they set out to make Imperion, they were... The rumour is that they were working for space engineers. And they went, when Space Engineers was developing, and they went, yeah, no, this is not how we want to make this game, so we're going to go off and make our own company and do our own thing. Space Engineers, I think it had more funding, more budget. Got there first, maybe. I don't know. Hull breach! What is this space here? A random sort of... random space. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll do. Why not? That's like I say, there's a rumor. I don't know if it's true. It's what I heard. It's what I heard once upon a time. And yeah, Hummel, if you're watching this back, let me know. Ping me an email. The history of Elion. What's your origin story? Elion are the Xerox Empire. Dun dun dun. Next one comes on with experience in programming, right? Maybe? Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe, I mean, people and companies, they change their mind all the time. So, anyway, I've got nothing at the moment that would tell me that that is a thing that we can expect to happen at some point soon. But that could change. It could always change. God, how do you pronounce this? This is okay. Cool burn, dude. Thank you very much for the sub. Night 85, 12 minutes ago. Sorry, dude. Thank you very much for the 20 months. Resub on Twitch. It says, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good. I mean, I'm texturing, and you know how much I love doing this. I mean, it's necessary. This is the problem with texturing. If you want your ship to look good and sort of, I guess, be competitive out there in the world of all the ships that people have built, you need to do texturing. You can't just slap the basic textures on and go, "Now, do." It won't go anywhere. It won't, you know. Plus, you know, I've got to a point now where I've got a certain expectation on what I build. It's like, oh, Spanj just let himself go. Look at this pile of crap. Yeah. One day, guys. One day. I will release an untextured brick. It'll happen. How long did it take you to build this? We built the main hull fairly quickly. I think the main hull took us... took me about, I would say, 5 hours. Across 2 streams. Then the interior took 3 hours, maybe. So, I mean, you're already looking at 10-ish hours of work, I think. And counting. Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da dum. It's really difficult to know what to paint around this section, especially what to paint the main hull color, the green, and what to put into the black and greys. It's really difficult. This whole section needs to have something done to it. Why was symmetry off? I turned it off to do the correction of the symbol alignment, didn't I? And then I did some shenanigans up here that I'm going to have to replicate. Damn it! Darn it! I need to turn symmetry off. This big green obnoxious field. I wish they would like make this more transparent. I really do. Especially when you get close to it, you know, just really faded kind of transparency would be nice. Would be nice, Elion. I mean, their list of would be nices, I think, are longer than longer than the planet. They really are. Would be nice. Okay, we'll add that to the never-ending lists of would be nice. They got so many quality of life improvements to add. It's crazy sauce. Yeah, do this one. Yeah, that'll look better. If they did just 10 quality of life fixtures a patch, the game would get a whole lot better. It's very true. Very, very true. I think they should start prioritizing quality of life fixes a lot higher than they have been doing historically. Because you're right. Little and often, and before you know it, they will have a very, very polished kind of gem, I think. Because it's not necessarily the big features that they're still missing and stuff are definitely needed. But some of the frustrations in this game, like why in creative mode do I have a limited number of blocks? Why is that number not just the infinity symbol, you know? Unlimited blocks, please, Elliot. Why do I have to reload my multi-tool? Ever. Like, why? Why is reloading a multi-tool a thing? What is that adding to the game? Nothing. I get it with guns. I totally get it with guns. It makes sense with guns. Reload a gun. Yes, you need to think tactically when you're dealing with guns. I know that more than anyone, right? Especially recently. Not reloading gun equals death. Embarrassing death. Death that everybody laughs at. You know? Reloading a multi-tool, though, completely pointless. Absolutely adds nothing to the game. Doesn't add any immersion. Doesn't add any realism. It's just a waste of everyone's time. Just have the multi-tool ammo, and then as soon as it runs to 0, it just takes another charge. Instantly. No reload. Boom. Same for the drill. Same for the handheld drill. Why reload it? It's annoying. It's just annoying. Sorry, little rant. Rant over. Moving on. I mean, there are probably more important things. Definitely more important things. Like things I know that they don't know how to fix at the moment. Unlimited power, unlimited blocks. Yeah. How many thrusters has this ship got? And how big are they? What, you want to count? I haven't even grouped anything. Look at that. Boom. 19 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 10 plus 4. Quick math, go! You guys are rubbish. Most of them are large. Most of them are large thrusters. Like, the blue ones. But then at the back, it's got 4 extra large. This thing will actually shift really... It's really fast. It's 125 meters a second squared forward. That is maximum speed instantly. Like, it is an unnecessary amount of forward thrust. In all honesty. 47. Mike Brown gets a cookie. Well done, Mike. Your shipbuilding really evolved, you bloody bastard. Thanks, mate. Oh dear. I don't have that many fingers. Hang on, I'm taking off my shoes. Snooper, it's fine. Mike's got it. I think you should load multi-tool and drill charges in your suit instead of carrying them and no more reloading. Actually, that would be really, really nice. If if your suit is the power source and you have a suit power source and you just have to put charges into that. Why? That's true, actually. Why is there a separate drill charge and a separate multi-tool charge if you've got the tools and stuff and then off the suit? Then isn't that how space engineers do it, though? I don't know. I can't remember. But still, I mean, it would be nicer. It would be nicer. Let's try not to rip off. Let's try not to rip off stuff, though. Without at least acknowledging that we're ripping it off. I think it would be nicer if it was like a suit charge. I don't know whether to make these things glowy or not. No ammo or reloading in Space Engineers. Yeah. See, I still think there should be some kind of like charge that you have to build and stuff. Energy isn't free and unlimited, is it? Unless it's a survival tool. Alright, okay. Yeah, no, I reloading guns I think should be a thing. I don't think they should take that away. It's just the multi-tool and the drill. Specifically the multi-tool and the drill. It's like, why? Why? You're not fighting enemies with drills. Usually, you're doing something that's already boring and monotonous and kind of, you know, a weak point of the game, in my opinion, with the drill. You're already doing that. And then you're adding, like, a obscenely long reload animation onto that as well. It's like, why? Also, when you're trying to do stuff around the base, right? And then your multi-tool reloads, and it's like, come on! I just want to remove this block. There's one block that is affecting my sleep right now. I want to remove it, but no. I have to sit and wait for a pointless reload animation. Am I still going on about this? Sorry. I'm still going on about this. I get stuck, you know. I'm texturing. What do you want? This is what happens. This is what happens during texturing. My mind wanders and I start ranting about random stuff. Welcome to the Spanj stream. Spanj rant, best rant. Thanks, Akiba. Right. We're getting there. We're making progress. We're halfway down the ship already. Spanj, have you got a name for the ship yet? Yes, it is the Leviathan. It hasn't got a prefix, though. Like, you know, ISS or something. My usual prefix is FSS, which is Spanj Fleet Systems, but I might change all that. Come up with a new company or something. The Space Dong. Lovely. I do the same thing, but when trying to find the right block shapes. Yeah, fair enough. Release the Kraken. Leviathan. At least there's no charges on the texture tool. God, can you imagine? Oh my god. That would be bad. That would be bad. No. My soul. I can feel it leaving me. Reload the texture tool. Wait, the 7 days have that because you have to have paint or something, don't you? I can't remember. I haven't textured anything in 7 days, actually, in fairness. I have no idea. You paint just to make the brush, and then the brush is infinite, right? Oh god, is the brush not infinite? Is this for your new faction as well? Well, this is what I'm wondering, Stu, because, you know, it does have a bit of scavenger-esque qualities to it, like with this, but it is clearly a manufactured ship. Whereas scavenger stuff is... it's a little bit more rough and ready, you know. It's kind of like, hey, we got some parts here. Let's fling them on a ship and see what happens. Because I made this SUV. You guys haven't seen this yet, but I built it around like a shuttle and then added... I figured, this is all in my brain, but I figured basically they'd take an old shuttle and then they strap these pylons to the side of it with guns. That's how scavengers operate, basically. Let's go, yeah, we got a shuttle, what can we do with it? Alright, let's strap some guns and engines to it and turn it into a gunship. There you go. And that's what kind of scavenger stuff looks like. Like it's... one thing added to another. It's quite a nice little SV actually. And then you got the shuttle inside. This thing, right? I'll tell you, it flies well. It flies well. 101 meters a second, 41 yaw, 34 pitch, 47 roll. It flies well for a hunk of junk. Because this is what I was thinking about the scavenger faction as a whole, right? I don't think many. I haven't seen many on the workshop like scavenger style. There's obviously the Scar that J Randall kind of fronted as it is building up. And they're a bit scavenger-esque, because everything's a bit kind of rough and ready for those guys, isn't it? Other than that, though, I don't know many... Maybe I was just not looking hard enough, fairness. But it would make sense, because, like, if you think about it, Millennium Falcon is one of the most famous ships and popular ships in pop culture, is a pile of junk. Bunch of scrap. Empire of the Spanj. I like it. So this would be Imperial Spanj ship. The ISS. The ISS Leviathan. Might work. The Millennium Falcon is a fast hunk of junk. Well, exactly, indeed. Indeed it is. The YT-1300 is not a pile of junk. No, the YT-1300, like straight from a factory store, is you know, a very fine freighter. In theory, used to push things around, like large parts of cargo and whatnot. But the YT-1300 freighter in the hands of Han Solo, which has been through more scrapes and bust-ups and all sorts of stuff to count, is a hunk of junk. It's a Royal Spanj ship. Oh no. ISF, Imperial Spanj Force. The real debate is 1.4 Reforged Eden or 1.5 Experimental. It's a hard choice. Doing the Kessel Run stuff, did yeah. And you know, obviously, then what Han Solo has had to do is take whatever parts he can get his hands on to keep the Falcon running, which has ultimately meant that most of its systems have been jerry-rigged and stuff. That it is far from factory spec. Far from factory spec. And is now a hunk of junk. Yeah, that's it. And he's braver than you thought. So I was surprised that actually, you know, the kind of invention of junk ships, or ships that look kind of crappy. Not crappy, but like worn, used, rebuilt, reformed, repaired, fixed, aren't necessarily more popular. But then there aren't that many out there. I think because builders, myself included, generally want to build cool-looking ships that, you know, look cool. And people want to fly cool-looking ships, and they look cool as well. Can you have a rough and ready ship that looks like it's been through the wars and yet still look cool? That is a particularly interesting challenge that I am taking on with the scavenger faction. This ship may pass as a scavenger, I don't know. It's a little too well formed. Because I imagine a scavenger ship would be, first of all, completely asymmetrical. You know, it would almost be an amalgamation of several ships to form one. You got it, Stu. Well, the faction's sort of like the CIS from Star Wars working in the current universe of Imperion. Yeah. I think you'll struggle, as with anything Imperion, you'll struggle with roundness. The CIS had a lot of rounded style in a lot of their builds, so, you know, the tank was very curvy. Pretty much all of their ships are very curvy. The bulwark, for example, is basically a donut, so you'll struggle getting any of that looking anything like what they do in the films, but it's possible to some degree of success. Rather than trying to recreate ships, I do take inspiration from them and then try and build them with my own kind of twist, I suppose. Just be like, right, okay, that's a nice looking ship. I'm not going to rebuild it shape for shape, block by block, but I'm going to build something that is based on that. Takes a lot of key elements from its hull, shaping and stuff like that, and I'll build that instead. You know, that's what I did with the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is very, very much an Asgard battleship from Stargate. That is obvious, and, you know, I'm not going to say that it's my original, the shape is my original idea. It's not. I looked at the Asgard ships and I went, that would be a really good way of getting all the guns firing forward from an elevated point, so that they've all got a good firing solution, and it works. It works very well. This, for example, is heavily influenced, in fact I would say based on, the Leviathan from Fractured Space. Look it up. Have a little Google image search. Go for it. I'll wait. Fractured Space Leviathan. Have a look. And then... there you go. It's not an exact replica. Not an exact replica by a long shot. But the basic shape, some of the features, definitely taken from the Leviathan. Generally, if I'm sort of struggling for ideas or inspiration on like what shape to do, what ship to build, and after this long I've been building for Imperion, I'm struggling. Struggling to come up with new stuff. I really am. I will go on to Google image search and I will search, like, you know, sci-fi ships or whatever keyword I pick on at the time. See what I like the look of. I'll look at loads of them. I won't just pick on one. In this case, it's mostly the Leviathan. But then, you know, I've used also techniques that I've picked up along the way for other ships. My own kind of style, I guess, to make it my own. You can definitely see the Leviathan in this. But I like to think there's quite a lot of me in that as well, so. The framework is there. I'd consider this almost homage to it. Yeah, Montensis, that's pretty much what I was going for there. Babylon 5 has a lot of ships that have been copied, though it's been a while since I have looked them up. Good to get inspiration ideas. Red Baron does the same. Nice. I like the ships from Space 1999. There you go. I wouldn't ever try and do... Ha, I say. I wouldn't try and do a Star Trek ship. That being said, the Valiant is very much based on the Defiant. But the thing is with the Defiant isn't a normal Starfleet ship. Starfleet ships are a bit of a bastard because obviously the saucer section. That and Imperion just don't really mix. I think one of the best way to do a sort of Starfleet style ship is with what I did for the Ventress, which is only possible in Reforged because of Vermilion's 3x1 slope block, which gives you the right kind of slope dimension, is a triangular hull rather than a saucer. Love the olive drab. Thanks, Johnny. A Avorian ship would be cool. A number of shows took bits from B5 ships. I'm struggling recreating a White Star CV in Imperion. Extremely hard to do. Yeah. Eli. Oh dear. You know how to make an entrance, don't you, Eli, eh? Never fails to make an entrance. Welcome along, Eli. How you doing, bud? Yeah, basically, if you look at the rounder the shape, the more curviness, the curvier it is, the harder it will do to be to do in Imperion. It's completely had a word fails, speech, bloody impediment. Then I didn't. Jesus. Oh, that's the wrong color. Could try dead spaceship design. Generally speaking, yeah, the sort of blockier there is, the more harsh the angles are, then the more luck you're going to have recreating it in Imperion. If you want to recreate stuff. Personally, I just generally, like I say, I'll take inspiration, but I'll try not to copy directly. I think just not what I want to do. Hmm. Yeah, so I think a few people have used that room fondle. That was fun Vermintide 2 gameplay. We'll be getting more 7 days multiplayer this week. Yar. Maybe some food will be happening. I heard soup might be in the future. Yeah, we're trying to get vegetable stew. Is probably the most accessible, I guess, food option that we can mass produce. This is assuming, of course, that Venom can get the farm irrigation working. Because that's the thing. You need to irrigate your crops. Otherwise they don't grow. Absolutely insane mod. Just insane. I don't know why we're freaking playing it. I really don't. It is just levels of lunacy. It really is. But there we go. We've chosen. We can't back out now. I mean, if we did, what would that make us? Oh, we'd just be the laughing stock, wouldn't we? Nobody would ever trust us again. So we have to persevere. No matter how painful it is. In fairness, we are making progress. We are actually progressing. We are actually getting somewhere. Slowly, but we are getting somewhere. We have water now. Actually, that was a big win. That was a very big win. That was an excellent win, the water. Getting that forged iron. Lucky. I see some people in the comments that are like, oh, I'd never play this mod if it's so locked into RNG. I totally get them. RNG could be a sod. But you read the actual like the blurb of the mod. They made it so that basically for things like forged iron will generally be more likely in places like the working stiff tools. So at least, yes, it's RNG, but at least there is a better chance of getting what you need if you know where to look. To some extent, we're very much enjoying the challenge. It's frustrating. But when we actually get a win, like getting that water and stuff, I tell you, it's feels good. It was good to pull together. Oh man, you could tell. You could tell Laney was struggling on the last episode, couldn't you? The quicker to M60 you can get, the better. Yes. Yes. The amount of tediousness in Ravenhurst turned me off. It is a lot of tediousness. John Varty, welcome along, dude. This is Imperion Galactic Survival. We build things like that. Bear in mind, I'm this big. This is me. This is my character. Hang on. Come on, game. Stop messing around. There we go. There we go. I'm so little. I'm so little. There you go. That's me. Yay! You're so tiny. Just to give you a little sense of scale. I'm in God mode at the moment, which is why I'm floating around all like mightier than thou. Don't worry, that's not what the whole game is about. It's also not all building. Oh, I did do the bottom. Yeah, do the same. Did on the top. Thanks to you, I'm stuck on Ravenhurst. It's my new favourite mod. Yes! John! Yes! I may have missed a texture in that area. Ooh. I've missed a few around here, for sure. Yeah. Would this look bad? Does that look bad? It looks a little bit bad. Can't decide. Anthony, what's up, dude? Welcome along. 7 days has Twitch integration now. I saw that on the experimental notes, yeah. Damn it. Too dramatic. Calm down. It blends in the hoops. Cool. Keith and Sir, dude, thanks for doing the follow. Vroom Fondle. Much appreciated. Yeah, that was like 9 minutes ago. Sorry, I suck. Thank you very much for 3 months. Resub. Subbed again, nothing else worth subbing. Oh, thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Cheers. Hey, Whimperman. What up? He says, hey, Spangerman. Oh, evening, Spangerman. Good evening, good evening. Next to the engines, I missed something, did I? Games having social media integrations is crazy. I know. What took them so long, eh? It seems ludicrous that it wasn't a thing before. I tell you, that Twitch integration with Vermintide 2 is so much fun. It's so much fun. It's a good giggle. It's good, clean family fun, Vermintide 2. It really is. Oh my god, what happened there? There we go. I'm not going to concentrate too much on doing the bottom of the ship. I'll do that off camera. It's a pain in the ass doing the bottom of the ship. He says as he continues to texture the bottom of the ship. We're in the back quarters of the boat now. 3 jacket minimum. Dude, thank you very much for gifting subs. Alright, is he very kind of you, sir. Much appreciated. Very, 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 very kind of you. What is this? Ah! Let me scroll up, you stupid chat box. It was fun trolling Blade. It is always fun. Music trying to hype everything up. Spanj, shut up, too dramatic. Ryan, love you, Spanj. My girlfriend and I met because of you. Okay, You must explain this now. You must now explain this. Do you ever build CVs on the fly in survival? I did once, yeah. I did. I hate building in survival, dude. I hate building in survival. You did think so when you took your health away? Yeah, true. He avoids it, but Thunderchild is a survival build. Very true, actually. Thunderchild. I built that in survival, and then I refined it in creative. Is this game on PS4? I play No Man's Sky and build art pieces. It is not on console, no. Not yet. I don't think the developer has any immediate plans to put it on console. I mean, they're still developing the damn thing. It says it's in release, but let's be honest. It's still an alpha game. I like the orange. Thanks, Crazy Uncle Bob. I'm still warming up to it. On a related note, says Wimperman, if there are any girls in the chat who want a similar story of meeting because of Spanj, I'm available. That's going to really reel them in there, Wimperman, mate. Good luck with that one. I can just feel the 1% female part of my audience just swooning at that particular offer. Oh, man. A stranger in some street chat is available. That. Sorry, dude. Oh, building your ships in survival is basically cheating. Outrageous. No, it's not. There's a creative mode in the game for a reason. Survival builds hurt my brain. I'm with you, Red Baron. Music is a bit loud for me. Anyone else? I can turn it down a bit. Some of the tracks are... It's annoying. Some of the tracks are louder than others. So, yeah, it's at 65% now. Strongs, Wimperman, Strongs! Yes, Johnny. It's quite loud. Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. Oh, dear. Spanj's dating channel. But tenses, dude! £10, thank you very much, man. Very, very kind £10 donation from Vertensis. It says, for Dorothy! Hell yeah, dude. For Dorothy. We'll bring her home. It casting over me. Could you build something from Captain Harlock anime? Possibly, I'd have to have a look. I'm not familiar. Spanj, love your streams. Greetings from France. Greetings, dude. Calais, have I pronounced that right? Calais? Calais? My apologies. My British brain cannot pronounce anything that's not... Can't even pronounce British words, to be honest, mate. Torgies, hell yeah. Ryan, so we met through a Steam meetup in my town. We got to talking, both stated our joy of Empyrean. This led to discussion of favourite YouTubers, and I mentioned you, and that led to, well, a relationship. Ryan, man, that is amazing. That is amazing. I have no words. And I have no idea what I'm feeling right now. Just, that's heartwarming. That's somewhat overwhelming. That's so good. Well, I'm glad. I'm very glad. Very, very happy for you both. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Boomerall says, I like Bearmoth. Would sound a little better because it's too small for a Leviathan, in my opinion. Ah, bless it. It's too small for Leviathan. I use starter CVs from the factory and then retrofit the crap out of them. So the little Spanj got somebody laid. Ultimate wingmanning without even knowing it. Love line with Spanj. I love that. What the fuck is a Steam meetup? Says Johnny. Ah, Johnny's interested now. He's like, oh. Congrats with the relationship, you. Yeah, nice one, Ryan. Top job, mate. Time to get. What do you think about survival constructor, Spanj? I think that little thing is like a miracle. No need energy, a lot of space for storage. Yeah, like I said in my episode, fairy dust. I copyrighted Dorothy. I expect a call from my lawyer. Sorry, Red Baron. Dorothy is now a big, overweight hover vessel. Crazy Uncle Bob, dude, thank you very much. Frog Licker as well, dude, thank you so much for the 3 months resub on Twitch. That's awesome. Spanj is the best wingman ever. Well done, sir. Hell yeah, very cool. I wish I was that lucky. Ah, existing person. You found the 1% of the women in your channel. Yes, he did. Oh dear. Love it. I haven't played this game in almost a year, but I always loved your ships. Oh, Joe, you're awesome, man. Room fondles as an applause. Does this make Spanj a wingman? Yeah. Is Spanj getting an invite to the wedding? Must be the best Spanj. Brilliant. Fairy dust makes everything better. It just makes stuff work. Fairy dust. Wonder if she's watching. Hello, if you asked. Hello, hello. I'd say you're welcome, but I don't know the guy, so I don't know, you know? It might be a blessing, might be a curse. Who knows? I'm sure he's great. Now, of course, assuming you're great as well, you might be a crazy person, who knows? In which case, you're perfect for each other. Right, back to glowies. Back to what the bloody hell were we doing? We were texturing, because texturing is fun. God, even saying that out loud, nearly convulsed a little bit there. Sorry. We do it to ourselves. I mean, this is absolutely no fault of the game. I can't say, Imperion sucks because of all the texturing. It's completely optional. You don't have to do this. You don't have to. You know, a ship can be completely plain textured if you want it to be. If you can't be bothered to do this. But I do believe it is worth it. In the end. In the end. It can be worth it. Add a wee bit of texture. Hey, Raccoona! Raccoona Matata! Haven't done that in a little while. Just had to. Texture mode activated. Spanj chat about the name Fenrir. What about the name Fenrir? Grey is boring though, which is why I like grey ships. I like the look of concrete! You're an interesting bunch, aren't you? Spanj, do you still have pillows in the merch store? Yeah, dude. Like that one. That one over my shoulder. That's still there. Red bubble. I think it comes up in the chat every now and again. Or it should be. The HMS Beige Blob was born. Beige? It's green. Texturing is fun, and the hate is very, very real. Quite right. I like to test fly anything I make before texturing it. Very true. Very true. I haven't actually test float. Test flown. Float. Where did that word come from? Just made it up. Yeah, I haven't test float this one at all. Oh dear. But I'm confident it'll work fine based on the statistic page alone. Flying will be no problem. Lifting stuff will be no problem. You know, after all, it has got a few large thrusters on the underbelly. I think, what was it, last available lifting was 794 kilotons. This thing weighs 29.5 kilotons. At the moment, it can lift many times its own weight. So, yeah, I think it should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, yeah. The fighting is the main thing. But the fighting, I think... The only thing that I'd really change, because ultimately if it fails at fighting, then the entire ship is buggered, really. It doesn't matter if I've textured it all or not. Satellite, dude, thank you very much for the sub, man. That's awesome. And, I think the worst that I'll have to do is maybe add some armor and maybe pad it out in certain places a little bit more. But yeah, we'll see. We'll get it in a fight. We'll get it in a fight next stream. See what it does. Nah. Nah. Yeah. That didn't do it, did it? It's still green. There we go. Behave yourself. All I can say is attaboy, Spanj, attaboy. Thanks, man. Spanj has 30 billion hours on Empyrean. Close. What does Steam say? Steam says 3,800 hours exactly. Oh, 0.4. 3,800.4. Marching towards 4,000 hours in this game. Christ. That's a lot. That is a few. Huh. There you go, Johnny's got it. So now alien bug can bite through armor. This is progress, I would say. I would say that's a bug, literally, and programmatically. Yeah, I wordsed. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I had a problem where I shot a drone and it blew up in my face and killed me, so while I was in a cockpit. These things happen. They're funny. This is why you've still got access to all of the command consoles. The console commands. Because the game will do stupid things. And you will need to take matters into your own hand and tell the game to naff off. And say no. That's not right. That's not what happened. And now obviously then correct it. Should there be an orange highlight over that bit there? Don't know. Don't know if that would be too much. Yeah, it's fine. Was more invested in 7 days. Like break a teleport to the yes, exactly. Oh dear. Exactly. Realize as well that I'm doing all this texturing with symmetry mode engaged. It ain't gonna be symmetrical on the other side. That is just not happening. It ain't happening. All right. Should I do the bridge next, or should I do the nacelles and engine pods? No need for crouching. Would be nice if you could bring the Spanj dwarf as your character in EGS. That would be awesome. That would be very cool. No need to crouch. Spanj, I didn't get a pillow. I ended up getting a mug and skippers. Thank you, sir, for all that you do. Help a lot of people through a lot of hard times. Ah, red-eyed sniper, dude. Thank you. I wouldn't be here without you guys, so, you know. This is very much a symbiotic thing. But thank you, and, you know, you're welcome at the same time. Awesome. You guys are awesome. They're gonna get a roast again. No, not again. This happened last time. Serious, manly stuff. Right. Boobs, cars, explosions. Got it. Beer. We're fine. We're getting 1.5 in the next few days, yeah? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I can imagine there's a bit of a delay. There was a bit of a delay starting up the experimental, so there's probably going to be a bit of a delay going for the stable release as well. But I do anticipate it sometime next week, yes. Seems like Precision Creation is also not fixed. Started a new game with huge hole near crash site area. If Raccoon will nibble at the Xerax ankles. Spanj, is this CV part of a new faction? I haven't decided yet. I'm trying out new colour schemes. I do also have the Scavenger faction that I'm also working on at the moment. But their colour scheme is slightly different, but that's not to say... I haven't even released them yet, so... I could change their colour scheme to match what we come up with here. Because these guys are very much tan, rust colours and stuff like that. So I redid the Matarist frigate, which is remarkably almost the same size as this frickin' Leviathan. Let's turn this off. Don't forget to turn it back on. Okay, no, it is considerably smaller, actually. So I redid the Matarist. Because I never ever used the Matarist. So this is what the scavengers look like, basically. A lot of kind of rust textures, tan, brown, off-whites and stuff. And a lot of the ships look like they've kind of been jerry-rigged in some way. The Matarist was my first attempt at a modular CV. Didn't really work. I mean, it worked, but it was fiddly as hell, and it was kind of more of a pain in the ass. So we retrofitted it for the scavengers here. Extra cargo, sort of exterior landing pads, tanks, decorative garden thing that I haven't finished yet. And that's the colour scheme that I was making the scavengers in. Obviously the Leviathan here is different again, but if I swap out the tan and to the green, yeah, could be. Hey Juwam, awesome, thanks, welcome along, dude. Appreciate it. Crafting timer bug still in game. I guess it's now a feature. Yeah, there's a feature. The constructor timer. Yeah, that's never going to get fixed. Oh, it's nearly complete. Wait, why is it not doing anything? Go out, go back in again. Ah, it's only halfway done now. Go out and go back in again. Now it's only a quarter way done. What the hell? Keeps going backwards. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, we're gonna do the bridge. We're gonna do the bridge. Let's do the bridge. Bridge. Bridgy face. Yeah. Never mind. Since when do scavengers worry about color schemes? Well, this is it. I mean, you're absolutely right, but this is why there are so many different colors on this thing, because the tanks, you know, 2 different tanks. That cargo box is from somewhere that's got a different color on it, and the main hull of the ship. What I'm trying to do is make it look like the paint has faded or been sun bleached or rusted. If I grab 1 second the outpost that I'm working on at the moment. So the outpost, this is where I've been experimenting with this green color, but you can see what I've done is tried to make it look like panels from different sources. So it's all like corrugated kind of texturing, different colors. So it's a patchwork of metals that have been scavenged, but they still have a color scheme. They have to, really, in order to be a faction. So where the brown and the tan comes in, but I've been starting to chuck in the green as well now to see if I can make it sort of work. But yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out their color scheme. Like the scavenger faction idea, it's a cool and looks fun to build. Any objections if I throw something together and add to your fleet? By all means, Red Baron. I mean, yeah, that goes out. Like I said, I mean, it's still trying to figure out the color scheme and stuff, though, which is why I haven't really spoken about it much, or shared any of the blueprints yet. But yeah, I mean, if you want to base something off either of these, any of these color schemes, by all means. By all means, go for it. Absolutely love to see what you come up with, Red Baron. Would be awesome. I'm sure it would be awesome. I don't really like how much blue that is, so I'm going to tone that down a little bit. I'm actually just going to turn it into standard cabling here. Right. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit more done on this before we get distracted by something else. As always. Got a blue for you. What does that even mean, Stu? I don't want to know. Keep it to yourself. Yeah, you filthy animal. Why scavengers like yellow-brown? They don't like shiny metals. Well, I mean, like I said, I mean, the metals that have degraded, gone rusty, been bleached by exposure, and things like that. They don't really get their hands on new metals and fresh metals and stuff like that. Or, well, they find it slightly more difficult to, at least anyway. But you're saying they couldn't ever have some shiny bits. They could probably have some shiny bits. In the outpost, actually, the base over there have got, it's all kind of rough on the outside and stuff, but it's actually quite nice on the inside. A bit plush. Darth Baloo, dude, thanks for the follow, man. welcome along. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoops. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. What happened here? Symmetry failed. Failed me for the last time, symmetry mode. I can't force choke symmetry mode. And the outplays fix! Spanj is part raccoon. What? One thing might consider doing for some scavenger ships is to take a bunch of ships off the workshop, damage them in ways, and they might be found in a ship graveyard, and try and build a ship. I mean, that was one of the... I mean, it's... At this point, it's a player faction, not an NPC faction. So... But yeah, if it was a POI and it was building, then I mean, there's so many ideas you can do for POIs. I think Heckendiver is actually doing... I think I saw him doing some kind of like scavenger-esque kind of faction. I know he's doing Ark. Was it Hecken? He's doing the Ark faction. He's been talking to me about that. But there was another one I saw. Maybe it was the script. I can't remember who it was now. It's bad, isn't it? It's in my Discord somewhere. I'd have to have a look. One of the builders who texturing nice. Yeah, welcome along, Elvis. We're in texturing hell today. We're in full texture hell mode. But welcome along. I'm glad you could join us in these hours of suffering. It is a necessary evil. We need to make peace with it as builders. Every freaking side. Yeah. Ooh! Ooh! Wake up! Because Cosdiver has super chatted 500 Mexican dollar thingy majiggies. The Mexican ones. Dude, thank you very much. That is very, very kind. Sorry about my comment in the 7 Days to Die multiplayer vid. It didn't mean to start a war. I just love to listen to you soothing voice alone. I didn't realize there was a war going on. I might have to have a look at that later. It's okay, because clearly I haven't seen that comment yet. It's that war that's ongoing. Oh, crikey. What have you started, man? I'd be appreciate the donation, man. That's very, very cool of you. Thank you very much for the super chat. Very, very kind. When finished, bring it to another ship. Blow the living hell out into this. The big Spanj face pillow is mine, and the wife agreed. Evil laugh. Well done, Vontensis. Good man. Awesome. Eli says, you better take Cosdiver out to dinner, Spanj. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Mexican pesos. Thank you, Johnny. I forgot the word pesos. That one. But yeah, Cosdiver. Dude, thank you so much. Again. Very, 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 very kind of you. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Hey, if anybody's going out to dinner, though, it's Adam. It'll be someone else's wingman. Come out one of those adverts. How is the AI on hard mood? The AI is the same regardless of difficulty. The AI does not improve with higher difficulties. They simply get spongier. They just get a lot spongier. They can take more shots. That's pretty much it. They also hit harder as well. They hit a lot harder. Hard mood. Oh, hang on. There's a can of worms debate going on. Come on, let me scroll up, chat. What is going on? Here's an idea. What if you create a ship for this faction to which you're only allowed to do what chat votes on and how to make the ship? Oh my god, or would that be a crazy can of worms? That sounds like a big old crazy can of worms. How would you choose between the different ideas for the same thing? The new AI is so funny. It's like alien bugs being injected with steroids. Yeah, they're brilliant. I can't seem to get my ships to be any more than a blocky mess. Still trying to play around with all the block shapes. That's all it takes, man. Just practice, practice, practice. Find out what block shapes work together. Take a look at other builds, download them, disassemble them, reverse engineer them, see if get some ideas, inspiration. So basically, this is Dare BGD. Spanj plays a video game and you guys donating him some money, right? Nice. Where this world is going. Ah. Well, okay. Let me put it this way. Do you pay for a streaming service? TV license? Anything like that? I mean, I do this completely for free. You have absolutely no obligation whatsoever to send me any money whatsoever. But those that do very much help me out and help me continue doing this whole thing, providing whatever entertainment people get from it. And it's greatly appreciated in return. And everybody gets a warm, fuzzy feeling, which is nice. Would be like the ship named Bowie McBowface. You pay for TV license to Netflix. Yeah, there you go. I pay for nothing. There, BGG just goes around. I pay for nothing. The world is free to me. I ask others, you are the clever one here. Ew, nice. Multiple choice construction sounds like it would take even longer than Spanj takes now. That's quite right. Spanj would be the half-naked pool videos. Maybe you would get more dollars. Maybe. For those that can, it's nice to say. Like Anthony Shadow's quite right, sir. It was Spanj we get cool stickers. This is very true. Anyway. To each their own. To each their own, guys. Like I said, it's not required in any way whatsoever, but it is very much greatly appreciated. Do a little bit more on this back section here. Oh yeah, this was what I wanted to do around here, was just blacken this up, but I wanted to keep these glowies. Glowies! So I think the bright white glowies from a distance, they look like engines. They're pretty cool. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the bridge exterior now. I think it's pretty plain, but I think it's pretty cool. Badge, dude, thank you very much. 1,000 bits! What a legend! Much appreciated, sir. Very, very kind of you. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What ship is this? I've missed a few builds. Ah! Darth. Let me just quickly do some stuff and I'll take you through it. I'll do a grand tour. A grand tour for all those that have missed bits. So I'll just finish this bit off here a second, hang on. Yeah, I'll be right with you. I'm gonna do some blue kind of shenanigans on these boxes. Blue shenanigans. Try to rush it now. Do it right, or don't do it do it at all, you know? Let's make that slightly darker. Can we make that slightly darker still? Yeah, I think so. Okie dokie. A couple of light textures on these things. Random element. Oh no, we're going back in this quadrant. Come on. Dark it up. Yellow. There it is. Rush it. Spanj, 2 favourite ships you have built, the Valkyrie and the Nikiri. Ah, the Nikiri. I like the Nikiri. Spanj should do a pimp my build stream or vids, that would be cool. That is actually quite a cool idea, I've actually thought about that. It's definitely a cool idea. Play around with the concept for a bit and see if I can come up with something, but... yeah. I'd have to do some like kind of voting system. So like people submit their builds, and then I don't know, Patreons or something can vote on which one I do, or something like that. Okay. So, yeah, tour. Let's do a tour. So, for those of you guys that missed the last couple of streams, this is the Leviathan. This is a mid to late game cruiser type ship. I've tried to play around with a different colour scheme today. I haven't textured the bottom of the ship at all yet. I'll do that off camera. So we've done the most of the top though. Haven't done the interior yet. We need to do a little bit of interior work today. And finish off the back here. Hasn't been textured yet either. Need to do that. But I went with a kind of broadside style firing solution rather than the frontal. I think we spoke about that last stream, whether to build frontal assault, kind of like the ray tracer here, which has all the guns sort of forward. It's a whole forward-facing. So I went with a more traditional kind of broadside styley type thing, heavily inspired by the Leviathan off of Fractured Space. Yeah. Gats, flak, it's got a bit of everything really. Lasers, missiles, plasma, single artillery gun. Not the most heavily armed ship out there, but you know, definitely capable of looking after itself. Hopefully, it is landing capable. Can land. It's got a lower hangar deck underneath the rear side here. I'll signal logic so that when the hangar doors are open, that turret retracts, and then when the signal closes, the turret comes back out again. Midship hangar bay. No texturing inside yet, so bear with. Decent sized hangar bay. We get what, like 5 SVs in here if you want. Repair base, repair block. Reduction at the front, a couple of constructors, and that through that door is all just a storage tunnel, basically. All extenders and stuff in here. It's 4 320 KSU containers. And then upstairs is where the grow garden is, and this bit here I haven't decided what that is yet. We're going to do that in a minute. I'm thinking mostly it'll just be deco and stuff. Got everything else I need in the ship already, so... and then the main elevator here goes up to sort of bridge area. That's it, you're in the bridge. This door goes straight outside, so you got quick access outside the ship. And then, like I said, you got all the medical and stuff that you need as a player on hand quickly. Straight from the bridge. So most of the time you're just going to be floating between these two decks, really. And then obviously if you're jumping into an SV, then it's back down here. Then we got the engineering section. Which again, we need some texture. Using the new heavy glass that Elion gave us, 1.5. Warp drives behind there. And then this engineering section is basically Pipe City. So we have got a lower kind of area here where we can see down into the hangar bay. The hover vessel. This also accesses the various levels where you can access all of the engines from. Gets a bit toasty in here though. 900 degrees centigrade in here. Generators, all the engines are accessible. Show you these various crawlways. And generators and stuff. And then this carries on up. It's top level engineering. More access to engines and fuel tanks. And then this goes down into the computer core of the warp drive, pentaxi tank, extenders and everything. And there we go. That is pretty much it. As I said, so fully accessible engineering section. And then, yeah, there's a little secret hatch. A secret hatch here with access to the core, the tier 3 extensions and the gravity generator. That'll be locked behind a signal. There we go. So plenty of space for your ships. A hover vessel. I wouldn't say the hangar bay, the hover vessel one is particularly big. I think you could get a medium-sized tank in here. Maybe one other hover vessel. It certainly won't store some of the bigger, especially some of the bigger hover vessels that I've made. And then it's like a secret little floor hatch to get up to the main hangar bay from there. And there we go. Lots of texturing to do, but that is the Leviathan. Want to buy a Alpha 10 era epic heavy armor? Broadside is a great POI killer, is piloted right. And that goes for most things though, doesn't it? Do you know what? One of my favourite sequences that I ever edited, put together, was that one with the gladiator. Oh, I mean, that was so much fun. I mean, that was a lot of freaking edits and cuts and stuff, finding the right music, cutting it to the music, but it was so worth it. I had so much fun doing that. That was awesome. Watching that gladiator just tear the crap out of legacy ships. It was fun. That was good times. Good times are had by all. Interesting idea. Does anybody know this? If you put a poster on a blueprint, do you then need to put that poster into the blueprint library to get it? Or is it just like, because these aren't made from anything, are they? Yeah, they put a poster on it, see what happens. Take a break. Save it. Leviathan. Overwrite. Done. Leviathan. Cost. I don't see a poster. I don't see a poster. I wonder what it comes under. Would it be wood? Maybe? I don't know. That would be harsh, wouldn't it? Kind of enjoyed the theft of the superlift. You bastard. That was another bloody karmic moment, that was, wasn't it? I've got the superlifter in, guys! And it's gone. Fucking bastards. That open area could be a museum or library for posters. That would be cool. 2 wood planks. Maybe the wood planks, yeah. I forgot, do we need to worry about those cascading explosions in Vanilla, or is that just reforged? That is just reforged now, really. The explosions have mostly been sorted for Vanilla. Nevertheless, it is always good practice to spread things out. These tanks and stuff are all separated by combat steel blocks, so that they do not cascade. It does mean that you just can't fit as much stuff in as you used to, really. Right, what is this area going to be? Because we've got medical up by the bridge. Obviously, what we do need here is fridges and stuff. So let's get fridge. There it is. And food processors. Wait. We've got ventilation here. Got lights for the plants. Sure, what might be missing at the front is like a Wi-Fi point, because I think I've only got one. I'm not really sure I've got even one yet, actually. I need to add some Wi-Fi points. Where the hell is the Wi-Fi block? There it is. I had my mouse over it the entire time. Right. I actually have Wi-Fi. Is that under equipment? I don't have any. Wow. Okay. Let's put a fridge in here first. This is kind of restrictive, isn't it? Okay. I guess this will be a kitchen area then. Can't really avoid that one. It's a kitchen area, folks. You what, mate? Alright, so we need to put a Wi-Fi block in somewhere. Say like right here would be good. Bingo. So front of the ship Wi-Fi. Darth Italian. Dude, thank you very much for the host. Very cool. Johnny! That was like 9 minutes ago. Sorry, I missed that. Johnny, dude, thank you very much. 1,000 bits. My God, sorry. I'm so sorry. That took me so long to realize. But thank you very much, Johnny. That's really cool of you. Very, very kind. He says, Badge, I see your 100 bits. Well, actually, now you're both tied because Badge also sent 1,000 bits. So, you know, you got a bit of a tie-break situation going on there, Johnny. What are you going to do about it? I'm joking, don't. Oh, I'm such a bastard. Alan, dude, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm reasonably happy with her so far. I'm just trying to find somewhere to bang in another Wi-Fi hotspot. Modern IT woes, I tell you. Where the Wi-Fi? There's one at the front. I want, like, I guess 2 at the back-ish quarter area. It doesn't really matter, I suppose, where they go. In all fairness, they go there. There you go. Bingo. Spare block right there. Just happened to be an empty space on that side. I assume there's one on this side as well. Now that I can't find it. It's a huge area here. Oh, there we go. There it is. What is this? Oh. Oh, wow. We'll fill this in with some combat steel then, yeah? There we go. Yeah, because we got access to that engine here. So we don't need lower access to it. Badge! Ah, dear. I did say I was joking. Nevertheless, dude, thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. There we go. Basically run out of space already, haven't we? We have a bit of sort of living area next to the garden. Little access ports down to these tanks in here. Quite there's a nice little detail. Alright. Needs a movie theatre. A grow plot heavy ship with food processing could be a thing. Yep, I've seen them. Flying gardens. Replace the stations, maybe. Medbay is up by the bridge. The medbay is up here, so we got it. All the sort of player accessible stuff is right by the bridge. So you'll be controlling the ship from... I haven't done the bridge yet either, actually, to be fair. You're controlling the ship. I might see if I can squeeze a little cockpit in here, so you don't have to go all the way to the top. You're a little bit more protected there then. But yeah, otherwise you're going to be hovering between these two floors mainly for everything. There's a fridge here as well. So that could be your ready-to-eat fridge. And this one will be the raw ingredients fridge. You got a food processor there, which you can access via the control panel. Same with the constructors. Your O2, your med, your armor lockers, repair kits, all your medicals, bathroom, shower, direct access to the rest of the ship, to outside, and of course, like I said, to the bridge. So, big ship, but it actually need to go very far at all if you don't want to. So we don't need another med bay over here. Yeah, it's just got ammo boxes. Yeah, 2 of them. 2 at 320 KSU each. That are dug into the hull here. And here. What else you got? No toilets? Lies. Toilets. Toilet shower. Yes. What else you got? Come on. Come on. Where are the crew quarters? Detector. Ooh, detector. I think you might have got me on that one. Is that under equipment? Detector. Has it got its own thing? I don't think I got one. Detect. No, I do not have a detector. Okay, who said detector? Badge. Badge gets a cookie. Can I have some cookies in the chat for Badge, please? He quite rightly predicted that I would not put a detector in the ship. And therefore wins. Badge wins, everybody. Well done, Badge. Cookies! Hey, Spanj, gotta go to work. Good stream. See you next week. Ross, take it easy, man. Yeah, I got Wi-Fi. There's Wi-Fi, Froglicker. We did the Wi-Fi a minute ago. Ross, have a good one, mate. Thanks for joining in the stream. I hope you enjoyed. Take it easy. Okay, where am I going to put me detector? I could put it, like, just brazenly right at the front. It's like, that! Detector! It's now a deco block. But it would get shot off. I tell you, it would get shot off in seconds, wouldn't it? Okay. We got space here. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it there. And then what I'm going to do is have a little cheeky access block like that. There we go. Detector, well played. What else you got? Hey, the entire box. Nice. Mr. Bonos, what's up, dude? Welcome along. A cruising bridge and a battle bridge. Nice, looking forward to seeing this in a playthrough. Well, I mean, it's not hugely expensive. I mean, it's quite expensive, but it's not out of this world expensive, so it shouldn't take me too long to get that into the current series, really. I just need to finish it. It's not size class 10. It was size class 9, now it's 10. Actually not bad. For a size class, that's not too bad at all. O2 airtight tested. Yes, we did the O2 airtight testing last week because I got stuck. The bridge wasn't airtight and it was pissing me off. In the end, it was a missing block. But yeah, we did that one. Sleep time, can't keep my eyes open long. Good night, guys. Battlestorm, take it easy, man. Good luck with Tug of War. Thanks, buddy. We'll miss you. shields and offline. It isn't battle tested yet, no. It's got shields, has got offline protection, yeah. There it is. Front gravity generator, offline protection, shields in the back. Watertight. Yeah, how often will you have to refuel to keep the plants alive? It has got landing gears. Refueling? I mean, yeah, it depends how much you use it. You know, it's a piece of string question, really. But yeah, yeah, I mean, like most sort of large-ish ships, it will require a very decent supply of fuel. Readily and regularly available to it. Damn it. Carpet is nice. Escape pod. Gerald. Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't have a Gerald on purpose. For the crew, obviously a good captain goes down with a vessel. Yep. He must have a rail safety. Uh-huh. There is no Gerald. When is 1.5 coming out? My best guess is sometime next week. But honestly, I don't know. Late to the party tonight, how is the build going? It's good! Will tug of war be experimental or stable-ish? Yeah! Good question. Don't know. I assume stable. Teleporter! Yeah, we'll put one of those on the bridge. Experimental! Blazer. Thank you, Blazer. Yeah, teleporter is a good call. We need to put one of those on the bridge. Yeah, symmetry mode. Yeah, just remembered. What's missing from that gap there? It's a mystery. Something has gone walkies that should not have gone walkies. Oh. Hold up. Trying to get a little bit more done. Our Sight Tactical. Interesting name. I do. Thank you very much for the sub. Owl Sight Tactical. I like it. Glowies are strong in here. There we go. External docking port. What about glowing lights in the media room? Sort of like a Twitch streamer room, you know, purples and blues and whatnot. I don't have purples and blues. I don't have random LCD lighting that I can change the colour of that affects my webcam in strange and unusual ways. Actually, it's not doing anything right now. Purple. There we go. Blue. Orange. Red. Can you actually tell? I can't tell any difference. It's green. I've left it on green. I really wish I could have Imperial Experiment and Stable installed at the same time. The grow room looks pretty trippy. Trippy. Wait until there's plants in there. That's even trippier. There's quite a few glowies going on in there. There's quite a few glowies. But there we go. Right. One room down. So I don't look at the bridge then. I wanted to get this sorted. Somebody mentioned a teleporter. Absolutely spot on shout. Need a teleporter. Teleporter. There we go. Creepy music. Too creepy. Go away. Right. Now, one thing I wanted to do was try and get a pilot's chair underneath this bridge. But as you can see, there's no room. Put one there. Hell, I could put one there. There's a slight issue with the walkway then. There you go. We get like a step up to go around here. It's nothing really. Except, why is the tint so different? Ah, damn it. It's all rotated and all over the shop, innit? Damn! Lord Karma, dude, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome along. Okay, so we have got a nice little cockpit there. That's good. Let's have some basic screens. I guess that'll have to do, otherwise I'll have to take those walkways up as well. Oh, and then that screws up the railings if I do that. So I can't. Can I do it? Can I do it, Captain? That'll have to do. There, okay, fine. It's actually a bit of an odd bridge, really, isn't it? There's not a huge amount of room up here to put things in. Can we get a potted plant in front of the teleporter? Yes, we can. Lovely. That's what you want. Dancing girls. Can a ship like this have cheerleaders? Yeah. I'm sure we could come up with something. Maybe. It's probably one of the most boring bridges I think I've ever put together. It's just not a lot of room up here, realistically. But you know, it'll work. Let's get some mood lighting up in here. Blue. Yes. Turn the flashlight off. See what the blue glow does. Oh yeah. Now we're at action stations. There is no room back here at all. Oh boy. If we turn that one off of spotlight, it will bleed through. Reduce its range by 10. That will mean it won't bleed through enough to light up the teleporter area. If we up it to 15 though, does an adequate job. Alright. No glowies or go faster stripes. Or we got glowies and go faster stripes? What are you talking about? You got glowies everywhere. And the orange stripes, well, they're not go faster in fairness, they're just orange stripes. Needs a brig. I'm out of room, guys. I'm out of room. This is it. This is the ship. This is it. It is full. It has no brig. It has no escape pods. There's no bowling alley. This is it. All we got to work with. Actually, this is a bridge, not a freaking engineering deck. Have a little bit of a nicer floor texture. I'll let you guys add your own crew in, if you do. Run out of front when you can always make more. What? This ship needs to be named Gerald's Doom. No, it doesn't. I strongly disagree with that statement. Bloody Gerald. Yeah. What a goit. Bridge needs some orange. Who would want to see Gerald with case and carbonite as a wall decoration? Complete waste of carbonite. Absolutely right. Yeah, bridge needs some orange. There isn't a trace of it in here, is there? It's a very good point. Yes. Okay. Make a few of the consoles orange then in that case. Maybe some of the lighting. Alright. What's that? A little bit of orange, not much, but a little bit of orange. Could also make the railings orange, I suppose. And it's representing the colours, isn't it? Oops, a daisy. Bit excited. Nice! Accent on the stairs. Maybe do the little side bit. Whoa, that's too much. Yeah, it's too much. Nope. Too much. Dark down here. We're going to need a light source around here somewhere, but I suppose we could probably do a twin light source setup, 5-meter range, 2 of them. That works. Here we go. Oh! Hello. Adam Mako, dude, thanks for the sub, man. Much appreciated. Cabling all the way around. There we go. Hey, Sarragan, what's up, dude? I'm off for tonight. Great stream. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Cheers, Red Baron. Take it easy, dude. my comment about cruising bridge and battle bridge was envisioning 2 pilot seats, one at front window and the other where you have it. Well, I have 3 pilot seats because I got that one where I got that, and then there's this one here is also a pilot seat, and this one here is also a pilot seat. So you've got, yeah, you got a smorgasbord of pilot seats to choose from, whichever floats your boat. Whichever tickles your fancy. Damn hitboxes. Ruin my day, they do. How is the latest Imperion nowadays? It's good, actually. It's, you know, the usual kind of nonsense with bugs and stuff not working, but actually I think it is improving well. Latest versions, story arcs and things like that seem to flow a little bit better with the tutorial and whatnot. And actually, do you know what? This is probably the smoothest experimental build I've ever played. And I've run into a few issues, don't get me wrong, but they're not the end of the world. So yeah, I would say pretty good, all things considered. Great to get some, get a Kiva do some LCD art for me on the bridge here. Would be nice. Hey, Kiva! Need some LCD art. Make it so. Go! Do your thing. Ah, dear. Right. Still so much texturing to do. Still so much texturing to do, but I will try and have this done by next week. Somehow. The entire bottom of the ship to do as well. I haven't actually done that. All the signal logic to do as well. Christ. Got so complicated doing these things now. Oh my god, right. I'm still not 100% convinced on the colour scheme that I've gone for as well. Might have a little play around. Might have a play around with it. See what we can come up with. We're just getting there, dude. Yeah, I'll get a teleport sensor sorted out. I'll do all the signal logic on it, and if I can get it all done by next week, I'll take you all through it next stream. We'll go through the signal logic. We'll go through battle testing it and so on and so forth, and then we'll start something new. But yeah, I think that's as far as I can go with it today. I'm gonna have to call it a stream now because I've got an event to go off to. Looks a very MCRN. Yeah, that's my worry. I don't want it to look MCRN. So I might have to change the old schemage. I'll figure something. But yeah. Very nice, Spanj. Different from your usual shape and nacelles. Yeah, that's what I wanted to try and push out of comfort zones, basically. It's the only thing, you know. you've got to always try different things and go outside of what your norm is to improve, I think. So it isn't always going to work. Brighter orange or green might fit the color scheme. Maybe, yeah. I might just change that orange out. The green might not be bad. It might just be the orange that needs to swap out. But it's very easy to swap the colors around and try different things. So I'll take a blueprint as it is at the moment, mess around with the colors, and then I will report back next Chillin Buildin next Saturday. But that's going to be a stream. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Still think it's Gatorade. There we go. You're going to have to change this color scheme. We're going to have to. Yeah. But yeah, that is a stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. As always, it's a pleasure hanging out with you guys and building some stuff. Thank you so much for all the very kind donations, the bits, the subs, the resubs, the donations on top of those donations, the gifting of subs, the hosts, the follows, everything in between. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Really helps me out. Keeps me going. So thank you very much. Genuinely. And I will see you guys next Saturday for more Chillin Buildin. We'll finish this bad boy off and actually get it on the workshop and stuff. You guys can then bring it in, hopefully in time for 1.5 going stable. But thank you again for joining me tonight. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, enjoy the rest of your weekend, stay safe, guys, and I'll see you soon. Good night. Goodbye.